Have you ever thought what gets affected our life? Have you ever wondered our life gets affected directly, kind of linked to our feelings? If we look at our feelings are caused by several factors, whether nutritional imbalance, hormone imbalance, astrological cycle, where we focus our thoughts, and a whole bunch of things. Let me ask you one thing. On what things you focus your thoughts mostly throughout the day? Yeah, I know. Some of you may say about my health, about my TV shows that I watch on regular basis, about the negative things happen to me, your next meal that you are going to eat, and the list goes on and on. Let me ask you one thing. Are you really happy most of the day? Have you ever noticed that how unhappy or how happy we are throughout the day? Folks, our thoughts control our feelings, and if you are not feeling good, you might have to change your thought patterns. According to mayoclinic.org, a mentally ill person may have symptoms affecting emotions, thoughts, behavior, and signs and symptoms includes feeling sad or down, confused things, reduced ability to concentrate, excessive fear or worries, extreme mood changes, low energy or libido, and whole bunch of other signs, and only if these signs are occurring frequently. So, what if you are chronically ill with these signs? Let's say a couple of the signs. And where would you go with these conditions if you want to solve the issues that you are having? Most of you may say psychiatrist. Some of you may say Buddha. And in rare exceptional case, you will say I won't go to any place or see anyone, because this issue will be solved easily with itself. But consider the general population. Most of you will be going to a psychiatrist. Then the psychiatrist comes and analyzes you and tells you if you are mentally ill or not. Folks, let me tell you some insight of psychiatrists and how they work. The highest, most drug-addicted professionals in the world are psychiatrists. The occupation that has highest suicide rate is also the psychiatrist. Yes, you have heard it right. The highest rate of drug addiction and the highest rate of suicide rate professional occupation is psychiatrists. It is now being revised. The encyclopedia that are used to diagnose your mental illness is being revised by now. In most cases, it's already been revised. In this encyclopedia, there are certain informations and the instructions and all the medications that are need to diagnose diseases like autism, attention deficit disorder, schizophrenia, and whole bunch of others as well. Folks, this is the base resource that is going to be used as a material to diagnose a person if he or she is mentally ill or not. And this material is written by some people based on vote. Let me ask you, how does someone or somebody invented a disorder called social anxiety disorder? Let me tell you the actual fact. It is an invented by a group of guys by vote. In this encyclopedia, mostly there are made up names for disorders and then write symptoms which are also make it up by vote, and they put this in the manual. This manual allows then psychiatrists to diagnose disorders and then have the patient into the treatment. Folks, it is one of the biggest scam in the world. Basically, the idea is the more disorders in this manual, the more patients, and eventually more money. That is all about it. That's all about it. Let's pick up a disorder, let's say like ADD or ADHD. Well, if you go to visit a psychiatrist, they will tell you it is a lifetime chronic condition of attention difficulty, hyperactivity, and impulsive disorder, which also has a low self-esteem, troubled relationships, difficult in school or work. The only thing that which can cure this disorder is through medication by taking drugs and talk therapy, and they also believe that it is uncurable. And when you take these drugs, it also comes with the side effects of those drugs as well, such as hypertension or low blood pressure, imbalance in mood, heart rate issues with sleeping, gains weight due to the toxicity of this drug that are kept in our fat cells. Folks, our body is designed so sophisticatedly, and it is so good that it stores all the chemical, all the toxicity that you ate or that you put in your body, or let's say that gets into your body or into the fat cells, and if in any case goes into your blood or bloodstream, you will probably die or get serious medical issues. Well, according to the book Natural Cures They Don't Want You to Know About, ADD and ADHD can be caused by Candida yeast overgrowth, consumption of MSG on food additives, heavy metal toxicity, electromagnetic chaos, lack of essential fatty acids, consumption of aspartame, artificial sweetener, and the list goes on and on. And the cure for this disease is, and first of all let me tell you, I am not a doctor to claim all this, but if I am having these issues, I will do these following things, such as Candida cleanse, liver gallbladder cleanse, get some omega fat-free supplements, which are actually good ones, that does not have any chemicals and or preservatives as well. Eliminate dairy foods, no artificial sweeteners, no fast foods, and also have some alpha biotics. I will also consider doing craniosacral therapy. It's a form of bodywork or alternative therapy that uses gentle touch to palpitate synthoidal joints. Mostly the mental health issues are caused by Candida buildup, consumption of MSG or high fructose corn syrup, heavy metal in our body, toxicity build-up in our body, lack of essential supplements such as B complex or oil, etc. And last but not least, stress. Let's say if you consume some MSG, it is an excitotoxin. MSG, which is monosodium glutamate, and aspartame, which is artificial sweetener, most commonly known as sugar-free. These two are excitotoxins. Splenda, Truvia, Stevia or equals, they all falls into excitotoxin. Now, when the human being, that's you, eats something with excitotoxin in it, such as monosodium glutamate NutraSweet, which is aspartame or sugar-free, when you consume these things, your brain goes to hyperdrive and it causes serious brain problems. And consumption of these causes depression, brain fog, thinking problem, and a whole bunch of medical issues such as muscular dystrophy, multiple sclerosis, can cause us liver problems, it can lead to heart disease, and diabetes can lead to cancer and other medical problems. It can make you gain weight, and it is very common. Folks, if you are consuming this, you are causing serious health issues in your body. The reason why I am talking about MSG is that the food industries are using and putting more and more these excitotoxins in our daily consumption or daily consuming food items. The food manufacturers are working to change the name of these and are secretly putting these ingredients which you and I don't even know which is in our food that we are eating. That's the scary part. You have to start thinking about what you are eating, and you have to start looking what actually are being getting into your body. And if you like to know more about how psychiatrists basically failed and how big the scam is, read the book called Psychiatrist: The Ultimate Betrayal by Bruce Weissman. It is quite an eye-opening book. Folks, if you want to start improve your thinking, improve your life, just start considering list of these things. And they are doing Sedona method, thought field therapy by Roger Callahan, BEST, that's biosynchronization technique invented by Dr. Morrow, Dianetics or Scientology, EST, energetic rebalancing, yoga, meditation, and whole bunch of other therapies that are all focusing on eliminating negative energy, which is, by the way, is key to release your true potential, the real you. Most people in this world have some emotional traumas of certain levels of it, and in most cases our parents, co-workers, friends tells us that we can't do anything with those negative trapped emotions. Well, consider the list that I have given you if you want to eliminate those negative emotions and blockages in your body. And the quickest and easiest way to eliminate negative energy is through using Callahan technique and Sedona method. It is indeed a powerful, very quick way of eliminating negative energy. Folks, I highly suggest you consider going through the Sedona method training course. First of all, it's easy, simple, and it's fun, and you can do it by yourself at your home. I have personally done Sedona therapy course by myself, and it is mind-blowing. folks. Eliminating negative energies from your body has vast and so many positive benefits that we can't even comprehend ourselves. And remember this, you cannot eliminate negative thoughts by just trying to eliminate negative thinkings or your thinking habit. You can only just replace it by positive thoughts.